What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in the Central Michigan versus Arizona college basketball game going down on Saturday, December 21st, 2024. Here at Pick Dawgz, we drop the most free pick videos at anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, including my $15 pick of the day, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. And for all my big bettors out there, we do offer a VIP one-on-one service. This is for, our high rollers, people with big bankrolls, whereas our normal premium picks offer something to everyone. So if VIP sounds like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen, and my man Kasi will get right to you. Alrighty, guys, we got Central Michigan headed into Arizona to play this Wildcats team. And, man, two teams just trying to get their season back on track, starting with Central Michigan, 5-5 record, 4-3 ATS, averaging 77.3 points per game, giving up 71.6 points per game. And I will say, man, this Central Michigan team's not great. I mean, look, they have a 5-5 record, but two of their wins were against D2 opponents. So basically, it is a 3-5 record, if you ask me, guys. It's a 3-5 record. Actually, three of their wins were against D2 opponents. So technically, a 2-5 record, if you ask me. And I mean, looking at these games here, let's see. I mean, they kind of played Marquette close earlier this season. I like how they looked in that one. They beat Minnesota, or they almost beat Minnesota outright. They did lose by 3, but they covered a 13-point spread. So there was certain spots in the beginning of the season where I thought they looked pretty solid, but as of late, it's been pretty ugly. They went into Valpo as a 1-point dog, lost that one by 16. They were 20-point dogs against Mississippi State in their last game, lost that one by 24. So I feel like the Central Michigan team is starting to come down to earth, and they're starting to skid here a little bit, and they're headed into Arizona, who has had a disappointing season to say the least. I mean, if you told me Arizona would be 5-5 through 10 games, I would have said you're crazy. But yeah, they are, man. 5-5 with the ATS record of 4-6, averaging 84.7 points per game, giving up 70.3 points per game. Caleb Love, I like Caleb Love, but he really hasn't showed out this season. I expected him to play better throughout this season, and when we look at this Arizona team's losses, I mean, lost to Wisconsin, lost to Duke, Oklahoma, West Virginia, UCLA. I mean, some of those losses are understandable. I thought they would have at least picked up some of those, or at least picked up a couple wins in some of those spots. And that's the thing with this Arizona team. They've really struggled against some of the better teams in college basketball. I did like how they bounced back in their last game, though. They took a heartbreaking loss to UCLA. That game was in Arizona. It was technically a neutral site game, but it was still Arizona, so they had a home court advantage there of somewhat. They were winning that game late, and then UCLA just battled back to pick up a win. But I thought Arizona bounced back nicely in their last game, getting a 32-point win against Samford, who's not a bad squad. And for this one, guys, it hurts for me to do this because it scares the crap out of me, but I'm going to take Arizona. I think that UCLA loss was a kick in the ass they needed. I mean, you would have thought, losing to Oklahoma or West Virginia would have, gave them a chip on their shoulder. But I think that UCLA loss was the final straw for this Arizona team. And they're like, all right, we got to get our shit together, and we got to get together now. And unfortunately for a Central Michigan team that's skidding, I think they're about to go through a buzzsaw in this game. And I think Arizona will win and cover this one. So I don't love how Arizona's looked this season. It's been ugly. But this is a spot that I want to back a team with a chip on their shoulder at home. I think they get the job done here. So give me Arizona, lay the points. I appreciate you guys watching this. Drop a like, drop a comment who you guys are taking in this one. You can follow me on Instagram at BrownWinsBets. But most importantly, subscribe to Pick Dawgz on YouTube because we're just trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you on the next one.